on behalf of everyone here at SeaWorld San Diego, we would like to take this time to show our support for the men and women of the armed forces. At this time, we ask that any member of the U.S. military, past or present, and the members of the armed forces of our allies from around the world to please rise and remain standing. We thank you for your service. SeaWorld is not only committed to the men and women in uniform, but to the world that we all share as well. Now please enjoy Orca Encounter.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ashley, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. And learning about them and all their behaviors. We hope that this Orca Encounter gives you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
Okay, you want to listen to 5?
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and today Makani and Orchid are going to help show some of their physical characteristics. The blowhole on the top of their head is perfectly designed to help them get a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like it's in that white patch. That's actually a visual distraction. It's in front in that black area camouflaged from thrashing prey. Now the fin on their back is called the dorsal fin. Now this dorsal fin helps them stay stable. It also regulates their body temperature. Now the dorsal fin has no bone in it, so you may see it curve sometimes, just like Makani and orchids. On the sides of their body, they have the pectoral flippers. These pectoral flippers help them stop and steer, but they also have 5 bony digits in them, similar to the human hand. Now the lobes at the end are called the flukes, and the tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, getting them up to speeds of 30 miles per hour, which is faster than some of our speedboats, but when they want to swim the fastest and use the most power, they're going to propel their nearly 10,000-pound body all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Just like other animals, killer whales use body language to communicate with one another. A pectoral slap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother whale may use a pec slap to get the attention of her calf. But when they really want to get hurt, they're gonna breach.
Layla.
Spy hopping is when they coordinate with one another to get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Flip slaps are another form of communication used in the wild, but also right here at SeaWorld.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their fawn, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Southern Hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Watch as the orca demonstrates a similar behavior. Antarctic orcas, however, will make waves to splash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Check out as Ulysses demonstrates this wave-making technique, showcasing one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities that killer whales have developed all around the world. Now you guys just saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly understand the power of a killer whale or the amount of water that's been displaced unless you experience it firsthand, right? Yeah, I think so. Now luckily I have two very brave guests that are gonna come experience the power of a killer whale. Are you guys ready? All right, looks like you're a little wet, but we're gonna get you drenched. All right, let's give them a big round of applause for being so brave. All right, are you guys scared? As we should be. All right, are you sure you want to do this? All right, I'm not opening this. It looks like we got a couple whales on the way. Here they come, and that wave's gonna fall out. Let's give them another big round of applause. You guys did so great. How was that? Pretty cold, right? 55-degree water. You guys did great. whales are found all over the world, so there's no surprise they eat all different types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen behind me is the largest animal on Earth. In fact, it is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the whales that you're meeting today. So how does a whale this size eat a whale that size? Well, it's all going to be possible because these guys are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they keep growing. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side in the wild, but also right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when they swim back at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Surfing in a wave. Now, killer whales like to be touched, so they'll often be found rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Check out his shoe that demonstrates a similar behavior, just like whales in British Columbia. Known to imitate one another, and we see this every single day as trainers. Not only are they learning from one another, but they are constantly mimicking each other. Now, play does have a purpose. A tail loop can be used to stun fish while they hunt, but you guys are all about to learn that today they're going to be stunning all of you.
Dòng cố nó sắp rồi. Phải á. Tôi bị nó biết tàu
every single day to build these trusting relationships, which allows us trainers to provide them with optimal health care, research, and quality of life. Now, all of our whales here take an active role in their own health well-being. As you guys can see on the screen, they can lay over, present their bellies. This allows us to get an ultrasound, even an x-ray, but more importantly, it allows us to get all the way to the end of their but actually get a blood sample right in their veins and their tail flutes. We can even ask them to slide up onto the scale. That way we can monitor their weight and make sure they're nice and healthy for their age. We can even get a breath sample right from that blowhole, all because of the relationships that we as trainers have built every single day right here at SeaWorld. Now I want to introduce you to a couple members of our pod, so can we please put our hands together for Shuka Matani, Orbit, and Ulysses. Together they are a pod of 8, and all of these guys have very different, unique personalities, and we have loved as trainers to see them thrive here and see just how funny and quirky that they can be. All these guys have inspired thousands of guests such as yourself, and we hope today that you have all been inspired to want to make a difference, help and protect and conserve our oceans. We challenge our whales every single day to learn new things, to engage, and to stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play. I'll make sure that these guys are in great shape.
It's hot here.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale,